Hello, hello. It's another beautiful on passive day, and if we understand the world is changing and on passive is changing lives, then we will have to agree it's a day worth celebrating. Hello, friends. My name is Nagma, and I'm a proud founder of On Passive, and the content I am sharing here is written by Mr. Jeffrey Morlock, who is an LC member and an author and obviously an excellent personality. It's a video about the journey of On Passive and the real change that will be measured and marveled at many years from now. We are much farther ahead than you think. So, I really hope we get a sense of how massive and technological advanced we really are as we go through this. It all started about 4 years ago when our founder and CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh, brought a full measure of compassion, intention, and heart to bear in the creation of a new business model called On Passive, and those energies continues to be part of its momentum today. It has taken years of hard work, but the evolution we have experienced throughout the journey, which has led the reality of what and where we are now, is the result of that hard work and the consequence of a shared vision. A vision of connectedness and mutual benefit for all of us. The vision that dream belongs to everybody on the planet. It has a vision that started with Mr. Ash Mufareh, immediately flowed into the minds and hearts of On Passives, employees and founders, and has had a profound impact on our ability to demonstrate a heart for humanity, which we will talk about shortly. So, what is On Passive now, and how exactly are we changing lives? Well, firstly, we are an artificial intelligence information technology company. So, it should go without saying that we make software products and incorporate AI automation into everything we do. Our software as a service line of products represents a complete digital ecosystem and abbreviated internet of sorts. This is to say, once On Passive opens publicly, it will have everything we need and more for any online business and presence. Its products and services are advanced, fully AI driven, with automation, integrated, insanely affordable, and under one roof. But we are a lot more than that. We even have much more tangible physical products too. Some of these are inventions never before seen. Some are new products and some are reimagined products, which is to say, they are more advanced, less costly versions of currently available products that are needed and offer some kind of solution. As would be expected, all of our physical products are being produced in manufacturing facilities. We are touching every sectors: medicine, technology, industrial, constructions, educations, you name it, we are in it. With products that will blow your mind. Listen, this is a good company with aspirations of heart and high tech for humanity. If you are awake and paying attention, think what's good. And all of our products provide needed solutions. They will fixes something and they will change our lives. They will make our lives better. We are building an absolute beast, and there will be many surprises will be unfold over the next many months, and revolutionary new business model will be opening to the public very soon with the release of selection of products handpicked by Mr. Mufareh and the team from our arsenal of products. But this video is not about them. It's about something a bit less tangible. It's about subtle energies of thought and emotions, compassion, and the compassionate action encouraged by and through On Passive, and how that will change the life of its founders and others, the world. Some of you listening may not know what an On Passive founder represents, so let's talk a bit about that. On Passive founders are members that joined On Passive as the result of a shared vision in support of its ideals. As such, founders are the financial backbone, so to speak, because we are the first wave of future customers, buyers, and resellers of the On Passive family of software products. We are the early adopters of the On Passive business models. Registration for the founder position, which is the premier position in On Passive, was closed forever in June of this year, creating what I call the Founders Independence Day, June 23rd, because it marks the first day founders became an independent, closed community called CEO founders. Getting back to the topic of changing lives, On Passive is not only keeping up with the world, it stays ahead of it by driving serious change that already affecting people's lives in different ways. So, the three of those ways are: the first way is by driving economic evolution, the second way is by lifting humanity, or put another way, how we are raising the human condition, and the third, helping to raise human consciousness. Let's start with the first one. How we are the paradigm shift for online marketing and business that is driving the evolution of global economics. Remember the digital ecosystem mentioned earlier? All the dozens of products were created to work together. All are automated through AI to include marketing and finance, no matter how you look at it. The entire platform, all the digital products, and everything else On Passive is coming out with are superior to what's on the market now, and On Passive owns it all incredibly. They have chosen to make the entire platform globally available at a ridiculously low price. This means our customers are getting a lot of more products that are a lot better than anything out there for a lot less cost, which means they are getting exponentially more value. And the customer is not a product, the customer is the hero. There is your new paradigm. That's the new model, a model based on value and benefits, not products and profit. It's not simply a new online business and marketing model. It's an all-encompassing business with a global, decentralized, wholesale distribution engine for insanely advanced, integrated and affordable resources. It's about impact in a very good way on the human race, on humanity. Done for you model that offers a path to success and a way to earn while saving its users vast amounts of their own time and money. And in that way, my friends, the On Passive model is driving global economic evolution. As our CEO Mr. Ash Mufareh has already told us that no company will give us more value than On Passive. Alright, number 2, how we are lifting humanity. Simply put, we are doing that by getting our minds off ourselves and onto others. But I know that a bit simplistic, so let me explain. It started with founders. Remember the founders? Well, there's a global network of us, a community of founders representing almost 1.5 million accounts with its own culture that fosters rather lofty ideals of sharing what we have or will have with those close to us, emotionally like friends and family, or geographically by sharing with those in our communities who are less fortunate than we are. But to do this, founders need to be able to take care of themselves first, to have more than they need, simply because we cannot give what we don't have. On Passive knows once a founder or member has enough for themselves and even some extra, it is a natural thing to share with those less fortunate. It's a natural thing to look for ways to help others and to ensure we have that opportunity to share. On Passive has been created to provide that abundance, that excess. On Passive has been created to be a self-driving, self-fueling vehicle of sorts. That's what we mean by done for you. That's what we mean when we shout Catamo from the treetops to let the world know On Passive's business solution is complete, automated, and includes both traffic and money. I hope you got that. On Passive pays us to use its products, and relative to other companies, I don't mean a little bit. The goal of On Passive, what it has been designed to do, is to spread abundance, not to create. It's already here. It's everywhere and endless. On Passive is just gonna corral a vast amount of it and redistribute it to the point of excess. We will have a massive stream coming in and an equally massive stream going out to the founders and even future members, but mostly the founders who are also part of generous profit sharing plan. Thus, abundance is provided through residual streams of income that will grow month after month, year after year, even developing into a powerful legacy for generations. It's an income we can leave as an inheritance for kids. In this way, founders and future members, but mostly founders, will have the lives in abundance, all the while being encouraged to share our good fortune with others. In truth, as Mr. Mufare has said, we are about to be the greatest shape of our lives. And number 3, how we are helping to raise human consciousness. That's a bold statement, right? This may be a bit tricky, so bear with me a minute. According to the Heart Math Institute, today's scientists suggest an unseen thread ties all things together. We call this a holistic web of interconnectedness. This is obviously nothing new to Dr. Joe Dispenza, best-selling author of Becoming Supernatural, or Dr. Bruce Lipton, best-selling author of The Biology of Belief, who are among those leading scientists shedding light on consciousness. Traditionally, consciousness refers to the state of being awake and aware of the environment, of physical reality. When we refer to the personal or corporate consciousness of humanity, we still refer to being awake, but it refers to being awake to a greater spiritual reality, to an inner knowing that there is more to life than what the traditional world sees, understands, or supports as reality. Very basically speaking, the more grounded we are in thinking about physical reality, material things, or personal interests, the lower our consciousness. The more sensitive we are to spiritual things, the higher our consciousness. If we think of it in the light of polarity, since we live in a polar reality, there are two sides to everything: old, young, up, down, in, out, light, dark, and between them is a scale. In a spiritual sense, the more we get our minds off ourselves and onto others for their good, the more kind and loving our thoughts, words, and actions become. The closer we get to unconditional love, the higher our consciousness becomes. Once we have awakened to this, we inevitably learn that life is a unique journey to self-healing and transformation, and a real spiritual journey begins. And there are a whole lot of people in the world on that journey, just like a lot of founders on that journey. Even more to the point, there's a bunch of founders that pray, that meditate, and even work with those supple energies to lift on passive, its founders, employees, and even Mr. Mufare's family in prayer will lift up the work being done by On Passive to produce and provide what humanity it needs in a way that blesses for the greatest good. Lift up founders to put others first, demonstrate compassion, and cultivate a heart for giving. Many of us lift up the text that their work would be focused and effective. In this way, we are collectively creating a more compassionate, cooperative, and peaceful way of living, of being. We are raising human consciousness. In the next 60 to 90 days, the world will see marketing carried out at the global level by On Passive, soon to be the greatest company on the planet. We all have events on at least 4 of the continents. We all also seen massive branding, probably starting in India with paid advertising campaigns. My opinion is that we can expect about a dozen of the top publications in India to feature On Passive, and a lot more campaigns in major publications across about 28 states there. Not to mention infomercials about a half hour in length. Additionally, we will see more Bliss projects opened up in India as an inspiration to other nations. Incidentally, there will also be a mega event this year. It will be a celebration of accomplishment, so let's all get active, put our best foot forward, and get ready to be in the best shape of our lives. For more information about On Passive, kindly subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon too, or go to www.onpassive.com.